Welcome back. In this Fortnightly, we're talking about what to think about when you're trying to build an audience, and then we're going to provide some script writing tips in case you have been tasked with writing a script for your video. Alrighty, let's get to it. Building the right audience is the foundation of effective marketing and business strategies. It seems that every business is trying to do that right now, us included, but what should you be thinking about when you're trying to do so? If I'm being completely honest, when we floated the idea of producing a video newsletter, I thought it was too cliche. But when I stopped to think about it, what I realized was that we've been actually organically growing a 522 community for years. Friends, clients, colleagues, hell, we've even had a couple of former employees get married. But I realized that after all these years, we've never had a consistent way to communicate with you. We would just send you random invites or sporadic updates, nonsensical musings, nothing that was either consistent or intentional. And that's the whole purpose with what we're trying to do with this newsletter. We're trying to create a platform, create a voice for our community. A community of people who love video and see it as the ideal medium to connect with their audience, whoever that might be. As we thought about what we were trying to achieve, we recognized a few key themes, which Elisa has wonderfully elaborated in this blog right here. And we call them the 5 C's because it's just a shitload easier to think of it that way. First is community. We realize that audience development is about creating and being involved with your community. So define yours, but communicate on a personal level and not as a brand. Then there's connection. We want to build relationships in order to create that connection, and we're aiming to do that on a personal level. Collaboration is essential. Encourage your audience to submit reviews or generated content. Caring is sharing. We realize that if one of our clients is going through an experience, others probably are as well. So we're sharing those experiences so that we all learn. More on that in the next section of the newsletter. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, find a creative way to communicate with your audience using your brand's voice. Make sure you have fun with it. I promise we are. Speaking of shared experiences, we always have clients asking us for script writing advice. And after a script writing consultation last week, we thought we'd share some of those things here. Why? Because writing a good script is the foundation for any successful video. But writing a script for video isn't the same thing as writing a document, a blog, a paper. Video scripts have a few distinct elements that you need to keep in mind. First, remember that you're writing a script for a visual medium. Your script will be heard, ideally with compelling visuals that emphasize your key points. Sure, it's easy to get excited and just jump right into it, start jotting down whatever comes to mind, and with me that's usually a string of profanities, but others might just start listing facts or babbling industry jargon. There's a lot of traps that you can get caught in, and that's why we always recommend organizing your thoughts around these 3 key things when writing a script. First, start with your audience. Then, understand your structure, and you need to think about how you communicate. Alrighty, here endeth the 6th Fortnightly. Remember, do the things like share, subscribe, and let us know what you think. As long as you like it. Godspeed.